Hello everyone, I'm Jason Eliason. I'm the Chief Investment Officer at Waller Financial Planning Group, and I'm joined by our Managing Director, Jason Farris. And we're here to tell you a little bit about a pretty exciting change. You know, Jason, it's our duty to continuously strive to make sure that we have the best partners. Why don't you tell us about one of the changes we're making with one of our partners?
I'd be happy to. We've interviewed and selected a new partner. In the upcoming weeks, Waller Financial Planning Group will begin to utilize TD Ameritrade Institutional as the custodian of our client accounts. We are very excited about the upcoming change and believe you'll be pleased also. So Jason, I wanted to ask you a couple questions that clients probably have as well, see if you can provide us some insight. Why did Waller Financial Planning Group ultimately select TD Ameritrade Institutional?
Yeah. Well, every year we actually assess all of our vendor relationships just to make sure that they're a really good fit. And for the past few years, we've really noticed some advancements in the registered investment advisor custodial marketplace. And quite frankly, TD Ameritrade has been at the forefront of those changes. They do a couple of things that we really like. One is they're independent and they do not sell any proprietary products. And as a company that puts a premium on being independent and being able to provide advice, that's important to us. The other thing that they do very well, quite exceptionally actually, is their technology is state of the art. And for us and for our clients, it's going to allow us to really be able to do some things to leverage our relationships.
You know, one of the words you mentioned in there, custodian. Not understood all the time. Can you remind our clients exactly what a custodian is and the role they play in their lives?
Well, certainly. A custodian is a separate company where a registered investment advisor, such as us, Waller Financial Planning Group, can place client assets for safekeeping. They are separate, again, from the investment advisor, and they report directly to the client what assets they actually have.
With this change to TD Ameritrade, what role will they play in the investment decisions in client portfolios?
That's a frequently asked question indeed. None. Waller Financial makes all decisions internally. TD Ameritrade Institutional has no input on any business decision that we make. Specifically speaking to the investment decisions, all investment decisions are made by our investment committee.
What expenses will clients expect to see come across their statements, actually incur? Can you elaborate on that for us?
Yeah, certainly. The short answer is none. Now, however, LPL Financial will actually levy a client termination fee. Now, fortunately, we've been able to negotiate TD Ameritrade Institutional to cover all those fees. It most likely will happen within the first couple of months of the accounts being opened, but as a client, you'll see a deposit to your account for the fee that LPL assessed you on the termination of the account at LPL.
For those clients who rely on their investment portfolio for monthly cash flow, should they expect a disruption?
Oh, absolutely not, no. The team here at Waller Financial, we've meticulously planned this transition, so there should be no interruptions to any monthly distributions that you're receiving whatsoever.
What about those who have check writing and checkbooks?
There are a few instances where people have checkbooks from LPL. I would recommend that you contact our office and talk to your advisor to see when you should stop using that to make sure all checks have cleared.
Now, you mentioned all the meticulous work we're doing. What can clients do to help make this as smooth as transition as possible?
Well, there are a few things, Jason, that can be done by clients to really help this process along. Number one is when you receive the packet of information from us, please review it. If you happen to make any changes to any of the information, just initial next to the change. There are a few times where you'll see maybe some highlighted fields. Please complete those areas. There's going to be a spot for you to sign an initial. Please do that. And then just return the paperwork as promptly as possible, and we can get this moving quite quickly.
Jason, appreciate your insight.
Thank you.
A change of custodian is a significant transition for any practice. We will do our very best to limit any confusion and answer any questions that you may have. If any questions do come up along the way, do not hesitate to call our office. Any one of our representatives would be more than happy to help you. Again, thank you for allowing us to serve as your trusted advisor.